It was a cold and rainy night in New York when 34th Street, one of the busiest streets in the city, began to be enveloped by a strange fog. The hurried passersby, who normally moved without looking to the sides, began to feel an inexplicable presence around them. It is said that many years ago, a devastating fire took over an old theater on that street, resulting in the loss of several lives. Since then, the souls of those who perished in that tragic event have been trapped between this world and the next, wandering the shadows of the city that never sleeps. That night, a group of friends, drawn by curiosity, decided to explore the mysteries of 34th Street. With flashlights in hand and hearts racing, they ventured through the dark alleys, laughing nervously as they told ghost stories. As they went deeper, the atmosphere changed. Whispers could be heard, and shadows danced on the walls of the old buildings. One of the friends, named Lucas, stopped suddenly. He had felt an intense cold, as if someone was behind him. When he turned around, he saw a translucent figure, dressed in period clothing, with a sad and deep look in his eyes. The woman seemed to beg for help, and in an involuntary gesture, Lucas reached out his hand. The instant their fingers almost touched, the figure disappeared, leaving only an echo of laments in the air. The friends, now terrified, began to run. However, 34th Street had become a maze. Every corner seemed to take them back to the same place, and the fog grew thicker and thicker. The whispers intensified, and they could hear the laments of lost souls, crying out for deliverance. Finally, they found an old sign that said Theater of Memory. Realizing that they needed to face their fears, they decided to go inside. Inside, the theater was in ruins, but the chairs were still positioned, as if a performance was about to begin. On stage, a soft light illuminated an old piano, and as they approached, they began to hear a soft but melancholic melody. The friends understood that the music was a calling. If they wanted to escape, they needed to free the trapped spirits. Together, they began to play a song that spoke of love and loss, and as the notes echoed through the theater, the ghosts began to appear, dancing around them in a sad and mesmerizing choreography. When the last note was played, a wave of light filled the theater, and the souls finally found peace. The fog dissipated, and 34th Street returned to normal, as if nothing had happened. The friends, still in shock, left the theater, knowing that they had witnessed something supernatural. From that night on, 34th Street was never the same. Although the ghosts were gone, the memory of their souls and the music that freed them would forever remain among the shadows of New York. And on rainy nights, some say you can still hear the echo of a sad melody floating through the air.